year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord, high and exalted, seated on a throne, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Isaiah was in the temple, the special place where people worshipped God. Suddenly, he had an impressive vision. He saw God sitting on a high and majestic throne. It was something so grand that Isaiah could hardly believe what he was seeing. The temple seemed to be filled with God's presence. This vision would change Isaiah's life forever and mark the beginning of his mission as a prophet of God. In verses 2 and 3 of chapter 6, Isaiah describes what he saw around God's throne. Above him were seraphim, each with 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they were flying. And they were calling to one another, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, the whole earth is full of his glory." These seraphim were like angels, celestial beings who served God. Their voices were so powerful that they made the temple shake. Isaiah was both terrified and amazed at the same time. He had never seen anything so incredible in his life. The holiness and greatness of God were overwhelming, more than anything he could have imagined. But then Isaiah realized something that troubled him deeply. He became aware that he was a sinful man, living among sinful people. How could he be in the presence of such a holy God? In verse 5 of chapter 6, we see how he reacted. "Woe to me," I cried. "I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord Almighty." Isaiah thought he would be destroyed because of his sins. He knew he didn't deserve to be in God's presence. This moment of recognizing his own sins and the sins of the people was crucial to the mission God had for him. But God didn't want to destroy Isaiah. Instead, he wanted to purify him and use him for a special task. In verses 6 and 7 of chapter 6 we read, "Then one of the seraphim flew to me with a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with tongs from the altar. With it he touched my mouth and said, 'See, this has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away and your sin atoned for.'" This must have been painful, but it was an important symbol. God was showing Isaiah that he could cleanse even the deepest sins. At that moment, Isaiah felt clean. His sins had been forgiven, and he was ready to serve God. Then something incredible happened. Isaiah heard God's voice speaking. In verse 8 of chapter 6, God asked, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" It was as if God was looking for someone to be his messenger, someone to speak to the people in his name. Isaiah didn't hesitate. He immediately responded, "Here am I, send me." He was ready to do whatever God asked. No matter how difficult the task would be, Isaiah wanted to serve